Welcome to the Wandiology podcast, where we learn and demystify astrology as a tool to gain a deeper understanding of our energetic signatures and our interactions with the world. Today, I'm joined by our very own Picasso, Van Gogh, artist, and my baby sister, Tess.
Hi.
Hi, Tess.
Hi.
And we'll be getting into the Leo Archetype, if you didn't know. So, Tess.
Yes.
Tess is a Leo Sun, Leo Venus, and Leo Mars.
Yeah.
So we have like our resident Leo stellium in the building. And for me, I'll start by saying I love Leo energy. Like, love.
It's wholesome.
Love. Leo gives me abundance. Leo gives me care. It gives me like heart, like people who love with their souls. So let's jump into it. Tess, do you have some questions for me?
Okay, so there's a Venus retrograde in Leo.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
Yes, there is a Venus retrograde in Leo, and what that means is when a planet is retrograding, it appears to move backwards in the sky, right? So it's an illusion of a planet moving backwards in the sky. So what that means is that planet that's retrograding, the themes of that planet will receive some issues, some backward movement, right? So for example, Venus is all about money, finances, beauty, aesthetics, and love, like relationships, right? And so you'll see issues to do with that kind of facing problems. So for example, divorces, people losing money, people losing jobs, losing things of value, right? And because Leo is very out there, like I feel like where Leo is, you can't hide.
True.
Yeah.
True.
It's like you have to take the stage. And so Leo puts your business out there, whether you want it out there or not.
Yeah.
So that's why we're seeing like so many public divorces right now, so many public splits right now.
Yeah.
Yes, so basically that's what that will mean.
Okay. Any other questions? Let me see.
You tell us. I have so many questions for you.
Niulize kwanza.
Okay. So how does your Leo sun manifest for you?
My Leo sun. So Leo is all about creativity. For me, like, I find a lot of the like spotlight on me.
Yeah.
At a time sitaki. Like, I don't know. At a tuseme I'm having a really bad day.
Yeah.
And I just want to go and maybe get something like ice cream.
Yeah.
So nimevaa sweats to like staki kuonekana. And then like napatanga like eyes on me, like hata nikitry aje, the spotlight always
finds you.
Yeah. Also an artist.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
An amazing one.
Yeah. So that also, the creativity part. And I love myself.
Don't you know?
I love myself. And I love beautiful things. I love dressing up. I love makeup. I don't know, I just vitu tu
Extravagant. Yeah.
Mjue tu niko in the room.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like everything revolves around me.
Period, like the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. And I mean, Leo is ruled by the sun.
Yeah.
So it's just that type of confidence. And I can tell you, growing up with a Leo, it's just been apparent. I feel like growing up with you, you taught me kind of security within myself, within my confidence, in that, like as a Virgo, we're very like particular and want things to go this way. And I feel like you guys are so playful. Like Leos are so playful. They get you out of your head. And so growing up with you has been a lot of that. But also I remember, like, a vivid memory is ever since you were a child, you have been an artist. Like Tess used to be, us we're playing, right? Us we want to socialize, like, with the other kids. But Tess will be there in her crook, in her, like, nook, with her carbon paper, with her stencils, just like pasting a Lion King outline or something, like a Simba outline. And I remember so vividly, like, wondering, like, why are you always here drawing? And this is like you were tiny. So, like, growing up, I saw how you nurtured that talent and skill up to now, where like you're doing commissions for people, i.e. this, you know, and so many other things. And it's always just been beautiful. Yeah.
I also feel like as Leos, they're very loyal.
Yes.
Because, like, with my friends, I'm loyal to a fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hata nini happen, I feel like nataka tu nikue na wewe tu, like, tuwe friends. We're friends.
We're friends.
You know.
So it should be forever.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. How do you think Leo moons manifest? Exactly. Oh my God. Let's talk about it.
Hey. Nikianza tu na hey. Just know. Because I feel like all the Leo moons I've met are very problematic. Sana.
I feel like Leo moons are very selfish people.
True.
Like what people think Leo suns are,
yeah.
Leo moons are that. And I'm not even going to, okay, maybe not all of them, maybe not the ones that grow, but I can assure you every single Leo moon I've met, and they're like 5 so far. I have a tally, they're 5. And these people feel like their emotions should be the center of everyone else's emotions, right? Because we get like Leo is a very me sign.
True.
And so imagine that paired with emotions and daily habits, and just feeling like every time you should be the center of something, every time something is happening to you. And it's just, it can get a bit tiring. It can get a bit tiring. I do know one Leo moon who's a celebrity, who's Megan Thee Stallion, so I'm willing to give it a pass just because of Megan.
Yeah.
But Cristiano Ronaldo is a Leo moon. Do you see the way the man acts? Like, come on. It's just always about me, my talent, me, my feelings. And it's just like, it can't be you all the time. It can't be about you all the time. So for me, Leo moons, they need to be redeemed in some way.
True.
In my eyes.
True.
Yeah.
And it's so weird because, like, my compatibility, like the perfect compatibility, is supposed to be like, because I'm a Leo sun, so a Leo moon, like the sun and moon.
Yeah.
Like your partner.
Really?
Yeah.
I imagine
And
I disagree.
Libra sun.
Imagine I disagree. Let me tell you, I feel like I've dated a Virgo moon. I'm a Virgo sun. And sun moon compatibility is the worst.
For real?
It's the worst.
For real?
Like, don't believe the hype.
Oh.
Don't believe the hype. And I've been friends with very many Aries suns. Like, best friends. Like, these people have been my best friends. The worst heartbreaks have been when I've had a sun moon compatibility with someone. I think the best compatibilities are rising Venus or like maybe Sun Mars.
So Leo rising.
Yeah. So Leo rising or Sun Mars. Right? But Sun
So
Moon.
Leo.
Yeah, so Leo. Basically. You never know. You just might need another Leo. But also Sun compatibility is a no.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
So yeah, so how do you think Leo Mercuries are?
I don't know. I guess they're very vocal.
Yeah, absolutely. And confident.
And confident, yeah.
Yeah.
Sijamita Leo Mercury.
For real?
Yeah.
Have I met a Leo Mercury before? I feel like I have. I'm just forgetting. But I feel like Leo Mercuries are very um outspoken
Mm.
and confident, as you said, the
Yeah.
confident speakers,
Yeah.
the confident thinkers.
Mm.
But I do feel like taking other people's opinions might be a bit of a challenge for them.
Yeah.
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 Because I feel like the thinking and the communication is very like, okay, I know.
I know.
Yeah, I know this. Yeah. But yeah, I'm also not too familiar with Leo
Yeah,
Mercury's.
me
So as a Leo Venus, tell us, how does that look like for you?
as a Leo Venus. So Venus is the
planet of
beauty,
love, yes, value.
Mm. I guess as a Leo Venus,
What do you love? What do you value?
what do I love? What do I value?
Me, I'll tell you. I know I grew up with that. Hey,
Attention.
yes. Oh my god.
Like I feel like nikikosa kupata attention.
Oh my god, you're like Tinkerbell.
Exactly.
Oh my god. And it's always been like that. Like all of us, like even when mom is like dealing with you, I have to tell her, mom, Njeri, itabidi umsuke. Like itabidi you pamper her. Because Leos respond to like gifting, compliments, you know, attention. And so it's like you and attention, BFFs. Like I always, like I have a tone of talking to my sister that I don't have with anyone else, because I just know I have to like, you know, pamper you, chill out, don't mind. What else?
I love gifts. Umesema hivyo. My love language is gifting. It's like ukinipea gift, I'm like, oh my god, you thought of me.
Yeah.
And what else? What else?
Money.
Yes. Yes. Money.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But also, I do feel like Leo Venuses are also not. I feel like for me, what Leo Venus gives is abundance the most. Because I feel like with you, you're never short of giving. Like, and that's what I love about Leos. I love that Leos never have like an empty cup. Like they're constantly in a state of abundance. At least a lot of Leos I've met. Like even the ones I've fallen out with, my relationship with Leos is always so overwhelming. Like I feel very loved and nurtured and cared for and like a bad bitch. Like Leos make you feel bad.
Yeah.
Like a bad bitch.
Nikiona unakaa vizuri, mbona nisikuambie unakaa vizuri?
That part. Like it's, and I don't know, like there's this thing or like this narrative of Leos can be jealous, you know, and conceited. And I have met Leos like that. Actually, I have met Leos like that. But I find it very weird because the way Leo energy is set up, you're set up with abundance. So it's like you give, you get. So I never understand when I find Leos who are conceited and like jealous, because it's like, girl, like
I know.
you have it all. you don't need to be doing all that. So that's another thing I get from Venus and Leo people is abundance.
Yeah.
So also as our Leo Mars, I'm so much Leo. What's that giving? How do you assert yourself in the world? Creatively?
Yeah. Creatively. Also nakasirikanga haraka.
Oh, yes. Like, yes, we know that.
Immediately.
The fuse is short.
Hey. What else?
I feel like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls exemplifies like Leo Mars energy for me. For real.
True.
Because it's very, the anger is, if
Instant.
the anger is there,
Instant.
it's there. And I feel like a lot of people with Leo Mars need creative outlets. Like Beyonce is a Leo Mars, for example. So if you're a performing artist, like somewhere where you shine creatively, I feel like that's the perfect place for a Leo Mars person. Because you get to like execute all your aggression over there and all your artistry. Yeah, and I feel like these are also very like the best artists we have.
True.
Mm,
True.
yeah.
Hata mi in my art nikifeel a certain type of way,
Mm-hmm.
just naenda na paint, najifungia na paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So we're now going into the outer planets.
Mm-hmm.
So could you talk maybe about the outer planets?
Okay.
Mm.
So we're heading into the outer planets, as you said, which just means the outer planets are the ones that we share as a generation, rather than or the ones that take rather more time to move from sign to sign. So for example, these inner ones, for example, like the sun takes like about a month, right? The moon takes 2.5 days, and so forth. But from Jupiter going onwards, it's spanning a year plus. So that's why we call them outer planets or generational planets. And so Jupiter, the planet of luck, yes, and abundance, and Leo. I feel like personally that's a really nice mix, because Leo already gives me extravagance and abundance. And I feel like Jupiter in Leo kind of exemplifies you. So for example, if you're an artist, you're like that, the drama, the charisma.
Sharpay.
Exactly, Sharpay. It's giving Sharpay. Yeah. So it's giving very prolific artists, very talented, like immensely talented people. But you have to watch out with Jupiter for like doing too much. And what I mean by that is every benefic has a tendency to overdo something. So even with abundance, it means there's an excess. And so there may be excess of maybe children, because Leo rules over children.
Yeah.
An excess of adoration, admiration, and with these things, like pride comes before a fall and themes like those. So that's what Jupiter and Leo is giving. Yes. So then there is Saturn, the planet of limitation, the planet of discipline, where Jupiter expands, Saturn constricts. So Saturn is kind of like the strict father, like you have to do your homework, you have to do this. It brings in routine and structure, right?
Hey, Saturn is in
Taurus. So it's about overindulgence. But also I feel like Leo is about your Saturn. Like Saturn is trying to teach you to not overdo these things, right? So for example, your confidence, don't be overconfident, like know your limits, right? And that's needed, because if we're just always overdoing things, then what's the point? Yeah. So Saturn just comes and brings discipline. So whether it's in even siring children, it's like being disciplined in that, limiting that aspect, and stuff like that.
So in terms of creativity, how does it
manifest? That's a really nice question. So I'd say it's kind of like, you see how a lot of artists, or let me say like artists, there's this trope of doing what I want when I want it. And we all know, if you're into art, if you're an artist, you know that art requires consistency and discipline. And that's actually where a lot of artists fail, in that they're not consistent with their art, because it's like, it can't just be like, it's not always an epiphany and then you start drawing, it's something you work towards every single day. And I feel like that's what Saturn does. It comes and teaches you, okay, create a timetable where you get to slot in your art. Treat your art like a priority, right? And be disciplined with your creativity. And then Saturn comes and gives you good karma or rewards based off of that.
Let me see, Zitaka in my Leo.
Saturn in Leo.
So the other planets?
The other planets are Uranus. Okay, Neptune first. So Neptune is a planet of imagination. It's a planet of illusions, or delusions. It's a planet of deception as well. So here in Leo, it's giving imagine. We're imagining, yes. We are Picasso. We're just, it's just ideas. And now Leo is the most creative sign. So it's just having these vivid dreams and imaginations. And I feel like it's a very nice placement for artists because you get to conjure up whatever it is you have in your mind. Now the caveat is doing it, because Neptune is not grounded. It's very much in the imagination realm. So it's like, okay, what do we do to ground our dreams and to make them a reality? So anyone with Neptune in Leo will need to like know that they have, yes, this very amazing like power where they can conjure up magic, literally. And these are people who also are like they do very well with children. They like support their children in arts and things like that, because they literally do believe in magic. And the thing here is to just know how to turn that into a reality and not be so in the dream world.
So like dad, maybe.
Not like that. What? Oh my god, why did you say like that? The daddy issues. Jumping. I'm curious, why did you say like that?
Because you're to support in the art.
Oh
thing.
yes, exactly.
And he's an artist.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and mom.
Yeah.
And Neptune and Pisces go together, and mom is a Pisces, and she's always like, yes, one day, what do you need? Is it makeup? Okay. Dad asks you, what do you need? Canvas. Okay. And that, and so we are very lucky, by the way.
True.
So shout out to mom and dad. For real. Yeah, so that's Neptune in Leo. Then after that we move to Uranus in Leo, which Uranus is about rebellion, right? So you see those tortured artists who are usually like, I'm going against everything. The status quo is not for
Van
me. Yes, Van Gogh types. That is giving Uranus in Leo. It's very just rebellion, using your art to rebel, rebelling against, you can even like make very, exactly, rebelling against conformity and things like that. And also using your art within rebelling, right? So it's just about standing out. And I feel like this energy can also do really well with Leo, because once Leo accepts the spotlight, then it's usually easier for them because they're very much in the energy, right? Yeah. Yeah. So the final outer planet is Pluto. And Pluto is about transformation. It's about death and rebirth and change. And Pluto in Leo. Pluto is also about abuse of power. What else is Pluto about? I feel like for me, Pluto in Leo gives someone who uses very painful moments to create. Right? These people who create art out of pain. I don't know how to explain it, because Pluto is very much about like a phoenix burning and then coming from the ashes, and that rebirth. And Leo being about play and also dating. Actually, Leo is about dating, so we should have said that when we were talking about Venus and Leo having many partners, i.e. you, non-committal. Tess is the most non-committal person I've ever seen.
True.
Oh my god, Tess will not commit. And Leo is very much about that. It's about dating, not relationships. That's Libra. Leo is about, I'm just having my fun.
And then after that,
yeah, and after that, and that is Tess to a T. So yeah, so Pluto also is giving power through art. power through children, power through play, film, and things of the sort, because Leo is also about film. Actually, my partner is a Leo MC midheaven, and like the midheaven is like the highest point in his chart, meaning publicly it's the legacy he'll have, and he's a filmmaker. So a lot of Leos do amazing within film and play, and
that's true.
look at Viola Davis, Chris Hemsworth, like there's so many actors and actresses, prolific ones, who are Leos. Yeah. So yeah. We're done with our outer planets.
So now the North Node.
Yes, the North Node. So yes, so the North Node is kind of like, there's a lot of controversy about the nodes, but basically I do feel like it's where you're headed, kind of like your spiritual path, your ultimate path, or rather, let me say, when you're in alignment with yourself, where are you headed? And in Leo, the North Node gives someone who is headed for fame, recognition, someone who is supposed to take the spotlight. But because we know the North Node is the opposite of the South Node, that means someone with a North Node in Leo will have a South Node in Aquarius. And a South Node in Aquarius might be that your comfort zone is within groups, because Aquarius is about friend groups, it's about humanitarianism, it's about the collective. So Aquarians are not really fixated on one person, they're fixated on what is happening within the world, within a group, and that's their lens of seeing the world. So you could be there like telling an Aquarius, commit to me, and they'll just be like, bro, there are bigger things happening. And so that's a South, like the South Node is your comfort zone. And so because you're so used to groups, that's why your lesson is to do with finding your power by yourself, because Leo is standing on a stage alone with a spotlight on you, and you being able to still deliver, still be yourself. And so yeah.
So what is the element and modality of Leo?
That's a really nice question, Tess.
Thank you.
So Leo is a fixed fire sign. And what that means is fixed signs occur in the middle of the seasons, right? So, for example, Taurus in the middle of spring, Leo in the middle of summer. And what that means is that kind of like the bridge within the season. And they follow through. They have a follow through. So fixed signs, just don't start things and abandon them. They have a follow through. These are people who have long life projects, long life friends, long life talents, and I love that about fixed signs. But also being a fire sign, this is a very dramatic sign, right? So if they're passionate about something, they are passionate. And that's why we get the loyalty from Leos in the way that we do, because they can, when they love, they love.
True.
Yes. So
Because hata venye nikiwa mtoto, I've been doing art like for the longest time.
Forever.
And hata nikiwa mtoto nilikuwa na goal in mind.
Yeah.
Which nimeachieve as an adult.
I'm proud
which is
of
amazing.
you.
But yeah.
You remember when we were kids, I used to tell you, Tess, I don't have a talent.
Sina talent. Mbona siwezi chora kama wewe?
I used to complain all the time. And my parents are just side-eyeing me like... But what it is was like, I just thought talents were God-given. Because that's what we were taught. So I thought they just fall from the sky. And you put in work. Like you used to put in work. And that's what I didn't see back then. So...
Yeah. Look at you now.
Look at me now. Oh, thank you, my love. Also wanted to talk about Leo celebrities. Yes. Meghan Markle. Oh, the Duchess. She's a Cancer rising though. Chris Hemsworth. Oh my God. Leo's also very funny. They're
True.
very funny. Paul Wesley. Stefan in Vampire Diaries. Bro, Stefan is so funny in real life. It is
crazy. Oh my God.
It is so crazy. Who else? Viola Oh my God. The mother. The queen of Leos. Like, Viola Davis to me is like the mother of the earth. Like, I love her so much. Her energy. Like, have you ever seen her speak? She just exudes abundance. Like,
regality.
She's so regal. Like, oh my God. Love her. Who else? Meghan Markle, Jade, the astrologer, Barack Obama. Okay. Who else? Christopher Nolan. Oh my God, so many people. So many people, especially in the film industry, are Leos. Yeah. So what else about Leos? Leo is ruled by the sun. Yeah. And Leo is ruled by the sun. Yeah. So I was looking for an exaltation, but I'm not sure that happens. Yeah, but I feel like being ruled by the sun is enough.
Not true.
Yeah. Like, it's the center of the, like, what are you telling the sun? Also, what else?
Which part of the body?
Yes. Leo rules the heart. Vibes. And Leo people also have the best hair.
True.
Like, they have manes, like lions. Yeah, Leo is also represented by the lion. So it's just giving gold, royalty, pride. Like, you remember that time we went to Savo and we saw the lions, and I was like, the lions are acting like you. Because I kid you not, these lions were like at a distance, right? Then all the vans came to like this tree. So remember, the lions are at a distance, and then the vans parked. I kid you not, the lions came like to be photographed under the tree. Then they stayed there, they slept, like they slept from noon till like for like 2 hours, a siesta or something. They were photographed. And then after the vans left, they left. And I was like, oh my God. Leos literally, lions feed off of attention. True. They love it. They love the spotlight. So don't knock Leos for being confident. Like, it's your problem that you're not confident. It's not a Leo's problem.
That's true.
Yeah.
Also, like, Nini houses watu wengi najua Leos, they have like lions or pictures of cats. Yeah.
Yes, they love cats as well, and they love actual cats as well. A lot of Leos I've met are very like cat people.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Or pets even.
Yeah.
So that's about it for Leo, I think. I think we've covered everything. So thank you so much, my baby.
Thank you
for coming.
For having me.
Anytime. I love you so much.
I love you.
And do you want to share your socials? Am I a low-key artist? Share with the people.
So Tess_NM on Instagram. You can find my art there, and you can DM for Nini. Booking. So
you're like so unbothered. You can DM me if you want.
That's all.
Okay, and you can find me on at Wandiology on all socials, and you can find the podcast on at the Wandiology podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much. Have a lovely Leo season, and see you on the next episode, which is Leo Through the Houses. Bye.
Bye.